hey, part of the tradition. Go find a pool if you can, especially with the summer heat that we've got. Maybe it's not a pool, maybe it's just any body of water. But we're going to talk about water safety with that in mind. We've got Dylan Butler, who's the Director of Aquatics for the YMCA of Greater Houston with us. He's on the Zoom call. Dylan, good morning. How you doing?
Good. How are you this morning?
Good, good. You know, this is a very important topic, so we really appreciate you joining us on a holiday morning. I hope you and your family have a good, safe day. But let's talk about this. Some of the dangers. What are some of those biggest dangers when it comes to swimming?
A big danger when it comes to swimming is that if you have never taken a form of formal swim lessons, drowning can be a silent activity. Not always is someone going to be screaming out, calling for help, splashing, making lots of noise. It can be very quickly that somebody can slip beneath the surface, usually between 20 to 60 seconds. And after that point in time, you won't see them unless you find them at the bottom of the pool, unfortunately.
No kidding, and we've seen this sadly way too often. And how can we ensure water safety? I mean, it's obviously keeping your eyes up, but that's just the beginning of it.
Yeah, so first we should start out by having our children ask for permission before they enter into the water. So that way we know as adults, hey, we've got kids who are going to be in there. We should also create barriers of some sort, like a fence around the pool, so that way they don't have access to it immediately or all the time. We should always, if we are swimming in a pool that doesn't have a lifeguard present, we should designate an adult to be the water watcher to keep an eye on everyone within the water as well. And then if you don't have a strong swimmer, I encourage as well too to put on a U.S. Coast Guard certified life jacket, just as an extra layer of protection for anyone who's not a strong swimmer in the water.
Yeah, and it sounds like those are good for almost any body of water. I mean, obviously you can't put a fence around the Gulf, but those other tips are certainly important, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. And those are basic, easy things that can be done around your home pool, or you can have those items like a life jacket readily available as well.
I mean, a life jacket doesn't really ruin the pool experience. I mean, we know it's keeping people safe, right? We should be okay with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And most life jackets, you still have the ability to move around and swim wherever you'd like to within the water. They're not really inhibitors for you being able to enjoy the water.
Mm-hmm. I like the idea of designating a parent if there's no lifeguard. I mean, it sounds like communication is a big part of this whole thing.
Yes, absolutely. We definitely want to make sure that everyone is aware of who's in the water, how many people are in it, right? Is it your children? Is it your neighbors' kids that are over, right? Who all's there? Because obviously at the end of the day, we want everyone to go home and we want everyone to be safe. So the best way to do that is by communicating with each other.
So you're the Director of Aquatics for the Y of Greater Houston. Tell us a little bit about the different programs you guys have for families who maybe want help learning to swim, stuff like that.
Yeah. So we have formal group lessons at the majority of our centers that have pools. We also have private swim lessons in case you want more of an individualized attention with you or your child. We also have a program called Safety Around Water, which is a community-based program where we go out into the community and we help individuals who either don't have the financial means or don't have the means to actually get to a center, learn basic water safety skills.
Okay, let me ask you something before we go to something I always ask anybody. What's your take on the ages and learning to swim versus just survival classes and things like that? Because I feel like the difference between a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old is huge when it comes to learning.
Yeah, so in some of the infant survival rescue classes, they will teach obviously the infant to flip over onto their back. Whereas within group lessons, at least for the Y, we focus on two main things, which is swim, float, swim, and jump, push, turn, grab. So we definitely have a bigger safety aspect when it comes to that compared to those infant survival classes.
Yeah, but still, for the record, I mean, they're never too young to at least start some kind of water safety training.
No, absolutely not. We start off at 6 months of age all the way well up into adulthood.
Beautiful. All right, Dylan, thank you, and hope folks will check out the Y for some of those resources. Have a great 4th, my friend. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. You too.